Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Ethan Grush. I help chiropractors and medical practices become one of the top doctors in their local area in 90 days using our AI SEO software. And this just helps with a multitude of different things, like getting a more consistent flow of patients and just improving your local authority in your area. And in today's video, what we're going to be going over is how to create a local keyword strategy for your practice. And I will be walking you through this graphic and as well as going through each step as far as how we can make that happen. So let's get right into it. Now, let's start off with why is this important? Because to be honest, there's a lot of things out there when it comes to keyword strategy. What keywords should I use to rank for my practice? And different things like that. So I just want to break it down to make it as simple as possible and separate the keywords by what's important, what the role is for particular keywords, and things like that. So let's get right into it. So with this graphic, as you can see, I've created what we do for our local keyword strategy process. Now you notice there's two different sets of kinds of keywords that we'll be targeting. So the first one being our authority building keywords. These are basically going to be the keywords that we will be creating general content on just to show one, potential users that we are an expert in this field, so we know what we're talking about. And then two, this will better help Google understand what it is we do and how we can benefit our patients. This will also help with a lot of these keywords. They're not very competitive, so it'll be easier for us to rank for them. And then once we rank for these keywords, it's easier to rank for the harder keywords, which we'll be getting to in the second strategy. Now, the second strategy is these are our transactional keywords. So what a transactional keyword is it's a keyword that is looked up by a potential user that has an intent to either call, book a form, or book an appointment or fill out a lead form. So these are keywords that we want to target in order to generate patients. So let's just get right into this. So in today's example, I've decided to pick out this chiropractor that's pretty close to me. So if we go on to their website and let's see, it looks like the only service they have is chiropractic care. So in the steps, it says choose the services you want. And right now it is just chiropractic care. Then we're going to sign up for a ChatGPT account. I already have one. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go into ChatGPT and we're going to say, what are the subtopics of chiropractic care? What are the subtopics? So then it's just going to give me a list of different subtopics related to more or less what it is that we do. Now, if you see things in here that you don't do, so let's say sports chiropractic, you don't deal with athletes or you don't deal with seniors, things like that, you can always just remove these subtopics. But basically all we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, these are our subtopics. So let's go back. Now what we want to do is we want to ask ChatGPT to turn these subtopics into 7 3 to 5 word keywords. I'd be like, okay, can you turn these subtopics into 3 to 5 word keywords and exclude, let's say we don't do any work on seniors, and exclude number 7 for chiropractic for seniors because we don't work on seniors. Can you turn these subtopics into 7, 3 to 5 into 7, turn these subtopics into 7, 3 to 5 word keywords and exclude number 7 for chiropractic for seniors because we don't want to work on seniors. So we will put that in. And then it's going to give us 7 different keywords that we can use. Now, if these keywords you're like, these aren't really what we do, you can always be like, hey, I don't do sports injury chiropractic. I don't do pediatric or whatever. And then you can just say, hey, can you give me another list of 7? And so it'll spit out another list of 7. And all we want to do is copy these keywords, create a Google Doc, put in our service, chiropractic keywords. Let's make this less bold. Maybe separate these like this. So now we have our general keywords. So these are keywords that we're going to make general content on, just to let Google know that we're treating these particular patients, and also to let our users or potential patients know, hey, we know what we're doing. Now, for most people, sticking with 7 is generally fine for each particular service. Now, if you only have one service, you can make this a little bit broader, because typically what we want to do is we want to post around more or less one piece of content every other day or every day. So the more keywords we have just means the more topics we can talk about when we input it into our system. So this is for general. So these are the general keywords that we basically want to start ranking for, and what we want to start talking about using our system. Now the next one is going to be transactional keywords. So let's go back to the graphic. So we want to choose the services we want to generate patients for, which is chiropractic. And then we want to ask ChatGPT, what are 3 2-word transactional keywords related to our service? What are 3 2-word, let me type it like this, 3 2-word transactional keywords related to chiropractic care. So we book an appointment, schedule consultation. We want these to be related to chiropractic or chiropractic care. So let's say, can you do this again for transactional keywords with chiropractor in it? What about keywords like chiropractic care? 3 of them. Or 2 of them. So schedule chiropractic care. This could be a good one. What we could also say is, can you give me 3 transactional keywords about chiropractor? Let's see if this helps. Contact chiropractor. So we could use visit chiropractor as one. So let's say, put that there. Let's just say chiropractor near. No, we don't want to use that one because that's a near me term. So let's say book chiropractor, schedule chiropractic care, and then let's just say we'll do normal chiropractic care. So these terms you see in the front, these are basically adding a transactional intent to the word, to our keyword, which just basically means these potential patients that are looking this up, they are looking to either book an appointment, speak to someone. They're just looking to take an action. They're not someone that's looking for more information. Like someone looking up a keyword like this is probably looking for more information just to see if we know what we're talking about. Whereas these people are looking to take action. So that's what we want to target. So the next step is we want to use freemapptools.com to find a list of cities and towns in a 10 to 20 mile radius of us. So if I go to freemapptools.com, and then if I look for no, it's not what I want. Find zip codes inside a radius. I would take this practice is zip code, which is 92691. Enter. And we typically, let's say we want to do a 20-mile radius. 10 to 20 is typically best because anyone outside of that may not want to drive to see you. Actually, that's maybe a bit too big, so we'll do 10. 10-mile radius. Then we want to scroll down. And these are all the list of cities that we want to grab. Grab these, paste them, and then we'll just leave them here. What's the next step? The next step is to add these cities to each keyword in our Google Doc. So we want to do this for here, then El Toro. All right, so we've just finished all of those. So we have visit chiropractor, all these cities and towns, book chiropractor, all these cities and towns, and chiropractic care in all these cities and towns. So this is really the only two strategies you need as far as creating or generating keywords. So we have the authority building. So this is just talking about topics. Then we have patient generating. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, how do I create content and articles around these different keywords? Now, there's really two ways to do it. You can hire a company, you can do it manually. Those are really the only ways. And then where this kind of system and process comes in is it's using a software called Chatix. Now, Chatix is an AI SEO software that's able to create content that is tailored to your particular practice. Now, let's say we want to use all these different keywords in content. So we would go, say we create an account, we would go to create, click one click, and we would then click multi-local service pages, type in our city, Mission Viejo, California, radius is 10. And what it'll do is it'll find 10 cities within a 10-mile radius of us. And as you can see, it even found a lot more than what we originally had. And then we want to list out these keywords. So chiropractic care, book chiropractor, visit chiropractor. Chiropractic care, book chiropractor, and what was the last one? Visit chiropractor. So if we were to hit generate at the bottom, this would create around 117 different pages for us related to these, to visit chiropractor, Three Arch Bay, visit chiropractor, Canyon Acres. Now, what these local service pages do, which I will briefly pull up an example, is, let's scroll down, is they're designed to capture people that are looking for certain services in any given area. So let's say this particular practice is neuropathy treatment. So neuropathy treatment, Auburn Corners. And basically what our software will do is it'll create a multitude or multiple of these different pages related to this given service. So you can see we have this one. Now we can do it for different keywords. So neuropathy treatment, neuropathy clinic. For our example, this would be visit chiropractor, book chiropractor, chiropractor care, and then we would list out all these different pages. Now, why do these pages really mean anything at the end of the day? If we scroll over to local service pages, so let's say we were to create one of these pages for chiropractic care Mission Viejo. So someone searches chiropractic care Mission Viejo right there. Let's then say we only get around, there's only about 60 searches a month for this particular term. Now, let's just say we're ranked number 1, so we get around 30% of the clicks to our website. So 60 times 30, it's going to get you about, this would be 20. And let's say our conversion rate's about, let's say for this particular keyword and these particular patients, it's about 2%. So 2% of 20 isn't going to get us any patients. 2%, that's 0 patients. But now, if we create a page for all of these different keywords, and let's say we're still getting the same 60 searches, we can multiply that 60 by, say, 30 or 20 potential cities. So instead of getting 60 searches, we could be getting, just add a text box, we could be getting 60 times 20, which is 1,200 searches a month. And let's just say we get the same 30% click-through rate, 1,200 times 30, that equals 400 clicks. And let's say our conversion rate is 2%. 2% of 400 is 8 leads. So we would get 8 leads just by posting a decent amount of these pages compared to 1. So that's the reason behind having a bunch of these compared to just Visit Chiropractor San Clemente, Book Chiropractor Mission Viejo. We want to be able to have a multitude of them. And that's what the software we use is able to do. So to kind of sum this all up, we have our general key terms that we can create content around using this software. We also have our transactional keywords that we can create content around also using the software. And what we're able to do is, one, let's go back to here. So with our general keywords, we're able to build more authority with Google and our potential users. And with our patient generating keywords, we're able to capture traffic that is looking for care now compared to the keywords at the top, which they may be looking for care, just not right now. So I hope you got some value from this. I hope you're able to take this and apply it to your own practice. I post these videos about once every day, if not every couple of days. So if there's anything you are looking to see or you'd like me to talk about, just leave a comment below and I will see you in the next video. Peace.